Hello and welcome to another episode of It's News to Me. I'm your host, Abby Lockwood.
And I'm your host, Spencer Lingefelter.
And today, BATV has the scoop on your top world, national, and local news, including an armed attack on a U.S. ambassador in South Korea and free events in the Kane County area.
In world news, New Zealand is conducting mass surveillance over its Pacific neighbors. Information is being collected from Pacific nations such as Fiji, Samoa, and Tonga. According to the U.S. website The Intercept, the base was running full-take interceptions on all communications.
An American has been arrested in the United Arab Emirates for comments he posted on Facebook. U.S. helicopter mechanic Ryan Pate wrote the Facebook post while in Florida after arguing with employer Global Aerospace Logistics over sick leave. He was arrested for breaking the country's strict cyber slander laws. His congressman David Jolly is speaking to get the case squashed.
And now, let's head over to Bill McGrath with the Municipal Minute.
Hi, I'm Bill McGrath, and this is the Municipal Minute segment of BATV's It's News to Me. There's a lot of things happening in the city. Most importantly, the City Council just swore in Kevin Boderman as the new 5th Ward alderperson. He's taking the place of Steve Vasilian, who resigned from the council. So we wish Kevin a lot of luck. He's going to, ramp up very quickly, and so now we're back to a full contingent of 14 people on the City Council. So we all welcome him, and he'll be going through an orientation, visiting all the departments, doing a lot of reading, and of course participating in all the meetings now that he's been sworn in. As I'm taping this, it's raining after snowing last night. And I just want to ask everybody to be really careful as they're out on the streets. It's very difficult to try and keep the streets in great condition as the conditions are changing. We try to put a little salt out as snow is coming in, if possible. Some of that worked. Sometimes then, as in today, when it's followed by rain, all that salt just is washed off the streets and off some of the downtown sidewalks, and depending on how cold it gets, we might end up with some icy spots. So just be very careful. It's just a fluid situation, as they say. Next week, or next Tuesday, that's March 10th, the Committee of the Whole, the committee will be reviewing the platting. That is the layout of the lots at Batavia Plaza. This is in preparation for the new Walgreens building. We still have no word on exactly when demolition of the current building on that lot will take place and the rebuilding or building of the new Walgreens will take place, but things are starting to happen on that project. It's really the developer and the Walgreens Corporation that have to iron out their final details. In the next several weeks, the final design review of the building will take place, though most of the building design was approved through the original process. So we're getting closer. Also next week at the Committee of the Whole, there'll be some discussion of the city's liquor code. There have been some changes over the last couple of years with by the state in terms of the liquor code, and particularly as it relates to kind of the casual furnishing of alcohol at some retail facilities. So we're going to be looking or discussing our liquor code to see if we can be more receptive and more supportive of some of our smaller businesses here in town, such as our spas, barber shops, and some other places that would like to have the ability to, furnish a glass of wine or a glass of champagne or something. At the same time, the city needs to make sure that anybody who does take advantage of that is fully protected by dram shop insurance and appropriate training. So those discussions will be taking place. We've been working with the Chamber of Commerce as well as Main Street and some business owners. Where they're also going to be issuing some, approving some contracts for maintenance of our public areas. We go out for bids, and we bid out our public maintenance on the east and west sides, and this is basically for lawn mowing and landscaping services. We found that by splitting them up into 2 contracts, we can end up getting better prices. So I think the west side will go first, followed by the east side, and they'll certainly all be approved by the time we need to get the crews out there. Here at City Hall, we're doing some rearranging based on some vacancies that we recently had. We've had some people hired away by some larger organizations, and we're really happy for them, but we are filling the vacancies. We've taken the opportunity of losing our city engineer and the assistant to actually move the engineering department into Public Works. And we're interviewing finalists for the city engineer position, who will also be the assistant public works director. We lost our assistant city administrator several months ago, and the city council, after having a discussion, determined that it would be better to have a full-time HR director instead of having an assistant administrator who kind of did the HR on a part-time basis. You know, we are a service organization. About 3/4 of our budget is concerned with wages and salaries and benefits, and so for us to keep on providing the level of service that we do, we have to have a department that can watch out for that segment of our service provider. We just received word this morning that there'll be a new burrito restaurant opening up within the BP Shell fuel station at the corner of McKee and Randall Road. And I've heard from a couple of people that this business called I'll see if I can remember that business in a minute, but it is a favorite of many people who have been to college. So, and I think their trademark is burrito as big as your head. So we're wishing them a lot of success. We've also been told that there are some negotiations going on for a new restaurant to move into the vacant Salt Creek Barbecue building, which was formerly Fazoli's. Which is directly north of the BP fuel station in kind of the Menards Center. So it's good to see some of the vacancies on Randall Road filling up. While we're talking about Randall Road, the Crosstown Bar and Grill, which is on Mill Street, just on the east side of Randall Road, across the street from the theater, is now open, and I think doing a good business. They've had a lot of people flocking there. There's a lot of television, so people can watch sports, and yet it's also set up as a family restaurant. So we urge you to try the place out. Our big project for the summer is Houston Street. I think I've talked about that before, but it's now in the hands of the engineers. The final design has been determined, and they're working it out so we can put this out for bid. We're hoping for that project to start in June. It'll run from June through October. It's a major project, so there will be some impacts on access. I think the rear access to McDonald's will be closed off, and so people will be using the Wilson Street entry only. There will also be an issue with the rear entry to the Harris Bank. But we're lucky that both of those facilities, as well as the strip center on Island Avenue, have alternate access points. We'll be providing access across Houston Street for people who want to access the Government Center and the Riverwalk, the Depot Museum, our residents who live on North Water Street. But as far as vehicle traffic to cross Houston Street to go along Houston Street on a regular basis, that won't be happening. That's from Island Avenue all the way up to the intersection with Batavia Avenue. But we're really excited about the project. It includes a new sidewalk on the north side of Houston Street between Water Street and Batavia Avenue, where there's never been a sidewalk. It'll make it a lot more friendly to our residents on the west side. Some of our major events will be moved. Art in Your Eye is not going to occur where it has in the past. I think they're still determining exactly where the location will be. Windmill City Fest is going to be held at Engstrom Park, and I know they'll start having some meetings with people in the neighborhood to talk about impacts and how that will be organized. So that's all I have now for this week, and hope to see you next taping of the Municipal Minute. Thank you.
In world news, a militant Korean nationalist attacked the U.S. ambassador to South Korea at a breakfast meeting. Security officers subdued the attacker until he was arrested. North Korea has described the attack as a punishment for U.S. warmongers. President Barack Obama called his ambassador to wish him the very best for a speedy recovery.
Hillary Clinton has responded to a growing controversy over her emails when she was U.S. Secretary of State by urging officials to release them. The State Department is examining her use of a personal email account as a possible breach of federal law. Clinton is widely believed to be planning a bid for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2016.
And now let's head over to Katie Drum with the Park Bench.
Hello and welcome to the Park Bench. I'm Katie Drum, the Marketing and Sponsorship Coordinator over at the Batavia Park District. We have a great event coming up on Saturday, March 28th for all you dog lovers out there. Don't miss out on our doggy Easter egg hunt, also where you can let your dog hunt for Easter eggs. Join us at the Bark Park as your dog hunts for treat-filled Easter eggs, and participants also have the opportunity to win prizes and browse a variety of pet-friendly booths. All dogs must be leashed during this event, and pre-registration is requested. However, we will be accepting registration at the gate starting at 11 a.m. A portion of the proceeds will benefit Anderson Animal Shelter, and the hunt will begin at noon sharp. And this is an all-ages event. For more information on how to register, please call 630-879-5235. And we have lots of great events going on presented by the Batavia Depot Museum. Modern-day audiences have always been fascinated by a woman in black. Mourning during the 19th century Victorian era in America wasn't just a way of feeling, it was an art form. Customs ranged from the touching to somewhat disturbing, and there were strict rules of etiquette to be followed by surviving family members of the deceased. Join Donna Daniels in The Woman in Black as she explores the customs of mourning in Civil War America on Sunday, March 15th at 2 p.m., located at Shannon Hall at 14 North Van Buren Street. The fee is $6. Also, in commemoration of the 150th anniversary of the Civil War and of Abraham Lincoln's death, the Batavia Depot Museum is presenting an evening with Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln on Sunday, April 19th at 5:30 p.m. at Lincoln Inn Banquets and Catering. An evening with Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln takes place in the White House at the end of the Civil War. This one-act play delves deep into the responsibilities of the presidency and the personal traumas suffered by the family. The play is written and performed by Max and Donna Daniels of Wheaton, Illinois. The Daniels are nationally known as full-time Lincoln history presenters. The cost for this event is $38 with no reserved seating. This price includes dinner and performance. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased at the Batavia Park District, Civic Center, Eastside Community Center, as well as the Lincoln Inn and the Batavia Depot Museum. For more information, call the Depot Museum at 630-406-5274. And other than that, thank you and have a wonderful spring from the Batavia Park District.
McDonald's is beginning to reduce the use of antibiotics in its chicken products. It will focus on removing those antibiotics that can have an impact on human health, but keep those necessary for poultry welfare. The changes come in response for growing consumer demand for food made with natural ingredients only.
U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder says leaders in Ferguson, Missouri must take immediate wholesale action after a report of widespread racial bias in its law enforcement. The Justice Department found a disturbing and unconstitutional pattern of abuse. In response to the report, the mayor of Ferguson, James Knowles, admitted we must do better to address racial disparities. Now let's check it out with Michelle Martzel.
Hello, I'm Michelle Martzel, the Promotional Services Manager here at the Batavia Public Library. One Book, One Batavia 2015 wraps up next week. Still to come, The Portrayal of Mary Surratt by actress and storyteller Lynn Reimers on Sunday, March 8th at 2 p.m. And the main event, a presentation by author James L. Swanson, March 11th at 7 p.m. at the Batavia Fine Arts Center. Both programs are free of charge. However, registration is required. There's plenty of room at the Fine Arts Center, but here at the library, seating is limited. So please register online at onebookonebatavia.org or call the library reference desk. We hope to see you there. The next program in the library's Questions and Ancestors Genealogy series is Monday, March 23rd at 7 p.m. at the library. Jennifer Hollick, an author who specializes in Chicago research, Italians in Chicago, and World War II, will explain how to navigate World War II records when researching your ancestors who served in the military. Hollick is bringing a number of documents for attendees to peruse before the program begins. For this reason, the doors will open to the Founders Room at 6:30 p.m. Please register for this program online or by calling the reference desk. Spring is only 2 weeks away. Hang in there, Batavia.
New Horizons Preschool is currently accepting registrations for the upcoming 2015 to 2016 school year. New Horizons Preschool is a program of the Batavia Park District. For more information, go to bataviaparks.org.
Come to City Hall Wednesday, April 8th for a presentation on how to make your yard more environmentally friendly. Some of the topics to be covered in this program are rain barrels, rain gardens, and native plants. There are a number of helpful brochures, places to buy plants, as well as professional references to aid your projects.
Let's head over to Catherine Fitch with the board brief on the Batavia Foundation of Excellence educational fundraiser.
Deal. Ooh, come on, blackjack, hit me. Ooh, 13, 9. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm practicing my casino game, actually blackjack, for the amazing casino bowling night that's going to take place on Friday, March the 13th at Funway. The Batavia Foundation for Educational Excellence, along with Main Street, are partnering to put together a really fun night of community gambling, bowling, games, and Pal Joey's has been wonderful enough to donate the food for the evening. So if you could come out with your friends and anybody within the community to help support Batavia and Batavia students, the cost in advance is $40, and with the $40 you get $125 in gaming chips, unlimited bowling games, and food from Pal Joey's. If you buy at the door, it's $50 and you only get $100 in gaming chips, but we'll take your money either way. It's going to be a great night. All winnings, whether it's through bowling prowess or gambling winnings, you turn in for raffle tickets, and then we have some really fun raffle prizes. Different merchants within the community have donated, restaurants like Open Range, the new Crosstown Pub. We've got a weekend, 3-day weekend stay at a cabin in Wisconsin. We've got 2 passes to the BMW Championship in Lake Forest. It's the golfing championship, as well as a Cougars suite. BFAC has donated 2 tickets for the remainder of the season, golfing packages, a Bulldog golfing bag from Cleveland Golf, just to name a few of the wonderful things that we have. Bottom line is it's going to be a great night with a lot of fun people, and it's March. What else are you doing? You're sitting at home, you're playing gambling games on your iPad or your computer. Come out and do it with real people and have fun and enjoy yourself, because we'd love to see you. Thank you so much.
A free recycling event will be held on Saturday, March 14th in St. Charles. Recycle electronics like computers, keyboards, laptops, printers, televisions any size or age, stereos, cell phones, microwaves, Christmas lights, and more. Liquid latex paint is the only item that has a recycling fee per container, payable by the resident with cash or check. Bring your confidential documents or old books in paper bags or boxes. Limit is 4 boxes. The event is for Kane County residents only. Please do not bring documents from businesses, and the event will be held between 8 a.m. and noon at 540 Randall.
The city is hosting the 6th annual Rain Barrel Sale with the Conservation Foundation and is currently taking orders for rain barrels, available now until the end of the business day on Wednesday, April 15th. The Conservation Foundation rain barrels are 55 gallons each and are made from recycled food-grade plastic. The rain barrels come equipped with a spigot, garden hose threaded overflow, and screw-off lid with screen to keep out bugs and debris, and a 1-year warranty.
Now let's head over to Chris Klavinsky with the Boy Scouts Trivia Question Prize and other segments, including Chamber Chat with Holly Deitchman.
Hi, I'm Chris with BATV, and I'm here with Ethan, Nathan, Michael, and Derek from Troop or Pack 103, right guys? Yeah. And they answered a trivia question at BATV, and that was, what does Three Fires Council stand for? And it was for 3 Native American tribes, which were the Chippewa, the Ottawa, and the Potawatomi. Now, these 4 scouts got it right, so they won free meals to Smashburger in Batavia. So I got special gift certificates from Smashburger here that they won. So here you go, guys. Free meals to have wherever you want at Smashburger. There you go. Yeah, so you guys totally got it. Congratulations. Do you have anything to say?
That was a hard question.
Yeah, a hard question, right?
It was kind of hard, but not really.
Not really.
I had to look it up on Google. If you want Income Scouts, you should join it. It's a lot of fun.
Cool, thanks guys. This is Chris for BATV, and have fun.
Hello, I'm Holly Deitchman. Welcome to Chamber Chat. I'd like to welcome 4 new members to the Batavia Chamber of Commerce: Fox Philanthropic, Focal Point Business Coaching, Biz Retech, and Bright Oaks of Aurora. They will make great contributions to our community through the Batavia Chamber. We have several events coming up this month that I think will be exciting to all of the residents within the BATV viewing area. We have Batavia Chamber University, which is our monthly educational seminar series, and this month's topic is Establishing Your Brand, March 12th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Penrose Brewing in Geneva. We have a multi-chamber Kane County update luncheon with the Kane County Board Chairman Chris Lawson and the state's attorney Joe McMahon. That will be from 11:30 to 1:30 at Eagle Brook Country Club. Next, we have the School Board Candidate Forum. I know that you are able to watch a great viewpoint that BATV recently taped with all of the school board candidates. If you would like to have an open public forum where you can come and ask some of your own personal questions of these 8 candidates, please join us at the Batavia Public Library on March 25th from 6 to 8 p.m. For more information on this and other upcoming events from the Batavia Chamber, please check out our website at bataviachamber.org. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's the 27th of February of 2015. And I'm Jeff Schelke, the mayor of Batavia, and I'm very honored to be here this afternoon at the new Crosstown Bar and Grill on Mill Street in Batavia to officially cut the ribbon and welcome Crosstown to Batavia for many, many years of business growth and success. And I'm here representing the Batavia Chamber of Commerce, and we have its executive director, Holly Dykeman, with me. And I also have off camera here Alderman Jamie Som from the City Council of Batavia. So hopefully you're getting the word that we want to be your friend and your supporter and a business partner with you out here. So we wish you many, many, many years of great games here and a lot of sportsmanship and fun and relaxation, and may you continue to grow and prosper and bring many victories to Batavia and Batavia High School in the days ahead. Thank you. So, you want to hold the mic, I guess? So we'll do this kind of slowly, so if anybody wants to take pictures, they can do that. And again, I'm doing this very slowly so that we get all the pictures taken. There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of people to thank. There's so many. Jim Gorman, Lenny, who's somewhere over here. These guys really helped establish ourselves. I would say our crack staff just been on point the entire time. My wife Susie Nichols, Jason Podlasek, who's our VP, and then Eric Lyon, who's our GM. We also have in the kitchen who's working right now, Cesar Perez, who's our main guy. I mean, these guys have really stepped up to help us and made sure that we're going to make an impact on this community. We want to. We care. I'm local, as well as a lot of people in this area, and pride is at stake. And obviously, I love rivalry just as much as anyone. So it's good to be in Batavia. It's great to be welcomed here. So I thank you.
Thank you.
BATV will be airing an episode of Viewpoint, as well as the League of Women Voters coverage of the Batavia Public School Board candidates. Viewpoint will air March 6th through the 8th at noon, 6 p.m., midnight, and 6 a.m. all weekend on Comcast 17, AT&T Channel 99, and online at mybatv.com. The League of Women Voters will air on Comcast Channel 10 and AT&T Channel 99 Government and online at mybatv.com as well, starting this weekend until Election Day.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of It's News to Me. As always, most of our programming is viewable online at mybatv.com or on our YouTube channel under username BATV1017. Be sure to like us on Facebook and sign up for our newsletter to stay up to date on the station's current happenings. Thanks again for watching. I'm Abby Lockwood.
And I'm Spencer Lingefelter.
And that's News to Me.
Hey, that's news to me.